What's up, everybody? It's your boy Big Poppy JT coming at you this video. Before I begin, make sure to like the video and subscribe. When you subscribe, you get me one subscriber close to my subscriber goal of 1,000 subscribers. I post NFL videos and college football videos daily, do predictions, breakdown, and analysis. So make sure you subscribe and stay up to date with all the videos I post. So here goes today's video. So are the Indianapolis Colts ruining Andrew Luck? So when you look at Andrew Luck's previous games, right, he's been pretty good. His stats: he's thrown for 1,491 passing yards, 12 passing touchdowns, completing 66.5% of his passes, 90.7 quarterback rating. But the stat that comes out to you: his number of pass attempts over the past 5 games, he has 249 total pass attempts. And when you average that out, that means he's passing the ball at least 49 times a game. And this is a problem because he's coming off of a surgically repaired shoulder that kept him out from playing football for almost 2 years. And now he's throwing the ball so many times, you have to wonder, how would that shoulder hold up? Not only do you have to worry about the shoulder holding up, but the number of hits that he might be taking. I mean, he hasn't really played a great front seven so far. Houston was probably the best front seven he's faced so far, but they didn't have Jadeveon Clowney. It was just J.J. Watt. But when he has to play against a Tennessee and a Jacksonville Jaguars, those are teams that you would not be able to throw the ball 49 times against, because these teams live off hitting the quarterback and sacking the quarterback. And Andrew Luck is going to take a lot of hits against teams with good front sevens. And his shoulder, we have to wonder, how is his shoulder holding up throwing the ball so many times? I mean, Frank Reich, being the offensive coordinator, has to figure out a way to make sure that Andrew Luck isn't throwing the ball so many times, and he needs to stop abandoning the run game so quick. I mean, when we look at the run stats, the Indianapolis Colts are 23rd in total rushing yards, which isn't really true because they're only rated that high because they played Thursday and all the other teams are yet to play. But when they do play, they'll probably be 30th. They need to rush the ball more. The Indianapolis Colts are one of the least teams who run the ball a lot, and I think they're around 27th or 26th, somewhere around that number. They average 3.7 yards per carry and 74.4 rushing yards per game, which is one of the worst in the league, and they only have one touchdown combined out of all of the running backs they have. Now, Marlon Mack hasn't been on the field as much. He's been injury prone a lot, so he was supposed to be one of the most likely to break out candidates of this season, but we haven't really seen that so far. And all of these running backs aren't really getting the carries. Like, they're splitting the load, but Frank Reich needs to stop abandoning the run game so quick. I know it gets a little bit frustrating to see a lot of negative games, but if you keep sticking with the run game, something will happen, because you don't want Andrew Luck going back there, dropping back so many times, getting hit, or putting more pressure on that surgically repaired right shoulder that has been giving him problems for the past 2 seasons, that kept him out for almost 2 years of football. So, what do you guys think? Are the Indianapolis Colts ruining Andrew Luck? He has been carrying this franchise since he's gotten there. He never really has had a good defense, never really had a solid offensive line, never really had a great running game. Even when Frank Gore was playing, the running game was still abysmal. So, are they ruining his career? Make sure to like the video, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching.